Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It's so good to have you. My name is Rebecca, and I am going to check into the energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for our greatest and highest good right now? Okay. Welcome to those returning. Welcome to those who are new. It is amazing to have you. They want me to start with heart talk tonight. So let's see how to keep going. Pause. Breathe, repair your universe, proceed. We all require healing at one point or another. Take time to heal your wounds. Take time to heal your heart. It does no good to think about running the marathon when you still have a broken foot. Okay. So someone is being called to pause, to breathe, to heal, then move forward, okay? Let's put a little bookmark in there, huh? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so there it is. They want me to start with this one tonight, Divine Beloved. So, Divine Beloved, something is unfolding. You need to find acceptance for yourself and worthiness. You are worthy. There's a mystery here, okay? Maybe it's uncertainty. What do we need to know? There's a challenge, okay? It kind of came out already, right? There's some kind of challenge. I embrace all tests. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. Okay? Beautiful energy. Okay? So there are clouds. There are obstacles. There are mountains. Allow me to flow with what I cannot change. 222. Honest good. I am a conduit. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can let you act through me. I offer myself to you. May I be a conduit for your blessings. Use me for the highest good. Whatever these challenges are, whatever is going on, it is for the greatest and highest good. And maybe your challenges, your obstacles are going to allow you to bring peace and healing to others. Sometimes we have to experience things in order for us to help people, right? And sometimes, just especially difficult things. If someone themselves haven't been through it, how are you honestly going to understand and know, right? And maybe this is kind of what I'm getting here. Honoring. I am kind and loving. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and then release them. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside who needs care. Definitely inner child healing here. But it's also, understanding we have to let go of judgment. Judgment of ourselves, judgment of others, okay? So I'm going to leave those over there. Let's stick these in here. So we have to let go of judgment. We have to let go of, I feel like somebody is doubting themselves. I feel like someone doesn't feel, there's insecurity here, okay? I'm definitely getting heavy insecurity. All right, this one. Okay. Just a couple things, you guys. Just a couple things. Worry is right on the top. There's something about worry. Learning that worry does not change an outcome. Isn't that the truth? Worry isn't going to change an outcome. Perseverance, sometimes we have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing through these challenges, these obstacles. We can't worry. We just have to accept and move forward. Someone may be called to being of service. I feel good when I can help others. You know, maybe someone has lived a very self-serving path, and now you're coming, or you are slowly coming to realize that, you know, whatever you go through, you're meant to help others through as well. Health is here. Okay, so I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So I don't know if you're struggling with your health right now. Maybe this is mental health. Maybe this is just heart, like emotional health, right? Because there's a lot of green here. But we have to love our body that houses our beautiful soul, so we have to honor it. We have to, there's something about worth here. Green, heart chakra. One more, please. Getting heavy self-worth. Yeah. If someone's being called to change, look at this orange. This is like your sacral chakra. What is your gut telling you, right? There's change here. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. We have to listen to our gut. We have to listen to our soul. Where is it leading you? Blue, maybe you need to speak something, right? And we have to trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Again, where's that gut leading you? Where is your gut leading you? All right, so they have me pull out these. Let's see. All right, so let's talk about the service, right? Let's talk about the service. Yeah, somebody's definitely going through something. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of static. This is like a red, orange. So this is root sacral. So a lot of insecurity, I'm telling you. Someone feels very isolated right now. Someone who's very frustrated. Okay, let's talk about the service. Let's talk about the service, please. There's space here. There's darkness. Okay. This is definitely magic. Okay. I'm going to take it this way. Right now, there's a lot of things going on in the collective energy. There's a lot of things going on with a lot of people that do watch this. Dark manipulation, okay? That's meant to hinder people. That's meant to cause destruction, chaos, isolation, unworthiness, insecurities in people. Someone is being called to change their path. Someone's being called to open their heart. Oftentimes when you have people that are doing dark manipulation, and this could be by speaking, right? I said that throat chakra. This could be slander, defamation of character, gossip, doing things vocally to cause harm, chaos, destruction to other people. We are meant to be of service to others. We're meant to help others get to the other side, not deter them, right? So maybe someone is starting to see that, oftentimes the chaos, the destruction, all of that stuff that people do in other people's lives ends up coming back to them. I'm not a huge religious person, okay? But I do pray and I do read my Bible and I have a little, morning study and things like that. I don't know what that verse is that talks about, what was taken will be given back tenfold. That's kind of the energy that's here. What was taken or meant to destroy comes back, So, let's talk about this health. If they were trying to affect somebody's health, things were done secretly, okay, to affect somebody's health. But now I do feel that someone has something very secret. There could be a couple people with those two columns there, right? There could be a couple people. They could be, and this could be purple, so it could be mental health, right? People don't want people to know this. Anything else with this health? Energy. You know, so they could have done things very energetically. Overall, when that comes back, you're going to feel very depleted, okay, energetically. So again, this is that sacral area. If someone was, maybe now they're very determined to change, they're very determined to overcome these challenges, these obstacles. Solar plexus energy, this is what houses your actual energy for your body. Courage, confidence. Something has been reflected to them or sent back. They're getting the idea that they need to trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Someone may be listening to their intuition. Someone may be listening to that inner voice now. Maybe they're starting to realize that there's healing that needs to happen, this inner child. This is often why people have a hard time with security, feeling worthy, feeling safe, feeling loved. Oftentimes you'll have people that do this kind of stuff because they come from a dark place. So, okay. It's sad, Life is too short for this. Okay. That? Okay. Somebody's really reaching. Needs. Again, it's that root chakra energy. Second house. Taurus energy. Could be financial. I'm telling you. It's like God, the universe, the angels, they're giving you a chance to change your ways. 37:10. This is the direction you want to go. Somebody is given the chance to retrieve their soul. They're headed down a very dark path. Boundaries. Okay, someone put up boundaries. Things are black and white here, okay? There's a need for balance. And the thing that I'm looking at too, look at all these colors, right? This is like alignment. This is balance, the yin, the yang, balance, right? Boundaries, healthy boundaries are put in place so that, people, I always tell people like that come to me for coaching and things, right? Boundaries that we place are to help people to know how to love and respect us. Perhaps there was a boundary put up. Maybe this is energetic. This is 12 houses, the house of spirituality, right? Could also be there were endings. And this is when, a boundary was put up, and there's a big difference between black and white, right? The light and the dark. I will say, there are cords. If you're on the receiving end of some darkness, there's some cords that need to be cut to help you bring this back into balance and to really help you put up those beautiful, healthy boundaries. Someone could have mother issues, mother wounds. This person has a deep longing for love. What did I tell you? This health is about this heart. It's healing. Somebody feels unseen. 6. It's funny, this is falling on health because 6 is the house of work, but it's also routine and your health routine. Somebody is definitely having a hard time feeling loved. They've had their heart dropped many times. Maybe as they were growing up, because we're looking at this child card too, there was a lack of nurturing. There was a lack of support. I'm looking at that tree trunk, right? And it could have stemmed from a mother figure. Somebody has put walls up around their heart, and this is what is actually causing, could be a lot of mental health issues. This could be causing actual heart issues. But this has definitely caused somebody to go within to hide behind things. Change, please. Alchemy. Okay, so we are meant to, if you're on the receiving end of darkness, and whatever this is, whatever bad intent, ill intent, well, if you're on the receiving end of this, you can use that energy, alchemize it, turn everything into love. Look at this. Love. Really reach for that love. Open that heart. Unconditional love, forgiveness. This is how you alchemize that darkness. This is how you start reaching for those stars. Somebody really is being called to change with this 8, House of Transformation. 8 is also the occult. But maybe they're starting to recognize, like, we can transmute, we can alchemize that darkness, use that energy and create something beautiful with it. What did I say? It was this challenge card. What we go through, we can't change, but we can ask for help. We can ask for assistance in embracing it, and ask to be used for the greatest and highest good. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, and I used to be like, why does it, why is life so difficult? Why? You have to stop asking why, and you have to start asking, how can I use this to better things? How can I use this for good? All of the malicious things that have been done around me, to me, for me. I now look at it, I can help others who go through similar situations, right? I've made it. When people were doing things to me to want me to lose my mind, want me to go down a mental health path, and the overall goal for a lot of gang stalking and malicious things that have happened in my life was for me to take myself out of the game. I had to overcome a lot of that by myself. I was isolated, and as I've gone through it, and as I've connected more and more with other people who have gone through it, I can now understand things from a different perspective. Instead of why, it's more how. How can I use this for the greatest and highest good, right? So, with that being said, we have another 8 here. Recognition. We all are here to adjust each other's crowns. We are all here to help each other align, to help each other grow, to help each other find their divine light. They're having the idea that they need to start listening and trusting that inner voice, because, ultimately, you guys are all kings, queens, and we all need to help each other when that crown slips, rather than cause the slippage, right? There could be a community involved that is looking to surrender. Okay, there could be a community involved that's looking to surrender. They caused a lot of trauma. Now somebody is being asked to trust, because it is time. for that soul retrieval, okay? All right. Where you want to go? This one. Okay. I love it. What do we want to talk about? Okay. So this is divine feminine energy. The second house. The second house talks about you knowing your value, knowing your worth. This is you sitting in the energy of love, unconditional love, and receiving, okay? You're meant to receive unconditional love. There is a veil here. This veil has been moved to the side. Somebody's being called to step up into that divine feminine energy. Embrace it. This is heart. This is heart. They need to stop going round and round in a cycle that is not meant for them. This is this health card. This is this mystery and energy, right? But this is also that mother wound. It's time to stop. Okay, seventh house. This is partnerships. This can be love. This can be friendships. This can be business. Whatever this is for you, it's time to stop the cycle. Okay? Yeah, there's a decision. A fork in the road, and truth be told. Somebody needs to drop the mask and open up. Let that heart spill, okay? You have 5. This is change, which the card says change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you're being called to listen to that inner wisdom with that owl there. You're being called to drop the mask, and you're being called to open up. You have to make this decision. This is 4. So this is house. This is home. This is security, stability, exchanging of gifts. 9th house. It's learning. We teach each other, right? And that is a gift. That is a gift. And this heart space, 9th house. This is letting. Okay, they want me to take this. Somebody just feels like there's an unfinished symphony. 10. Your soul retrieval, right? You have something beautiful you're meant to create. Something is unfinished in your life. That's why you're given the chance. You're given the chance to change. Right now, you are being given a chance to change because you do have something you're meant to create. Stop acting like a freaking clown. Exchanging gifts. We share. You know, it's like, to me, the gift is knowledge. Higher learning, looking at something from a higher perspective. That's a gift, right? So, where do they want to go with that? Okay, yeah, all right. Then we'll end it with that. Okay. Self note. Someone's not in a good place. I just heard karma, karma, karma. Okay, somebody's getting their booty whooped right now, and they're feeling it. And now they're realizing, oh shit, I need to come up with a plan. Oh, I need to see the bigger picture. You need to come up with a plan. Okay, you need to look at the bigger picture because you're putting yourself, I hate to say it, but you're putting yourself at risk. I don't know what you're doing. It doesn't look good, to be honest, with this dark magic. You're being called to grow. You're being called to grow through this. Grow through the pain. Grow through the wounds. You know, really take the time to embrace the challenges. Instead of it happening to you, it's happening for you to lead your soul out of whatever this mess is. Yeah, somebody needs to speak their truth, and they need to come to life with love. This is unconditional love. This is, you know, looking at everybody as being we're all interconnected. What you do to me, you do to yourself. What I do to others, I do to myself. So it's coming to life with this unconditional love and truth. Okay, stop hiding. Somebody's hiding. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. So I might be talking to a practitioner, okay? Or somebody who paid somebody because you weren't happy with something. You know, maybe how something happened in love, how something happened in life. You know, you didn't get what you wanted. I don't know. But the thing is that your soul is given another chance. You have a chance here to really turn things around. You have a chance to turn things around. You have to make that move. Okay, you have to make that move and realize. Now, this may be difficult if you're coming here from a dark space. But your angels, your guides, your ancestors are all around you. God, the universe, source, oneness of all, whatever it is that you believe in, you are never doing this alone. You are never alone. It may feel like that. There's a lot of dark cards out here. Where do you want to go? Well, okay. So I am going to just pull a couple energies. These are energies of affliction. So this could be some of the things that either you or someone is going through, okay? I think it's important for us to understand some of the dark things that happen. You know, this is how we can call out the demons and send them away. So let's just see if anything wants to come out. Fake friends, fake partners, fake, you know, whatever. These are fake relationships, fake situations, fake, where people are aligned for a selfish purpose. This is to cause hidden harm and betrayal in someone's life. You know, so you could have had, or maybe you're this person. I have a feeling I'm talking to the person that is looking at something because they're getting their booty handed to them right now. Okay. So, and look at all these cords. This is why I'm telling you, if you're on the receiving end of betrayal, hidden harm, and you think there's been energetic work, it's imperative for you to do some cord cuttings, for you to call your power back, to pray, to talk to your angels, to talk to your guides, Archangel Michael in particular. Okay? Because there have been people around that were not your friend, wasn't there for your greatest and highest good. They had a motive. They were there for deceptive reasons. They wanted to cause harm and betrayal. Yeah. This person, generational curses, ancestral curses, you know, this is what's coming. So it's not good. It's not good, you guys. This person also wanted to manipulate somebody through their mind. That's what I'm telling you. Mental health. Okay, so people, the thing that I'm looking at here, so we have generational and ancestral curses. This was passed down through the mother line. Okay, this was passed down through the mother line. And this is now, you have to come to life with truth and love. You've got to be that generational curse, ancestral curse breaker by stopping the cycle, by stopping the patterns, okay? People were using mind manipulation. Somebody was messing with people's thoughts through manipulation, causing them to act against their will. This is not okay. Okay? You are given a chance. Somebody is being given a chance to turn this around, but you have got to stop this cycle. There is definitely generational or ancestral curses on the mother line. Okay? Yeah, somebody was sending hexes of misfortune. A practitioner. They could have paid somebody to do this. Financial instability. I said that earlier. There's instability here. Ongoing failures in someone's life. Well, and what did I say earlier? It's being reflected back. So the person that was sending this, the person that was paying for this, it is going back, and now they are experiencing the things that were meant for somebody else. If you were on the receiving end of this, as long as you are, coming to life and you're working through your challenges, yes, you probably felt some of this. You probably felt a lot of this. But at the same time, what did I say earlier? I myself have been through this, okay? Been through a lot of this. And we go through it so that we can be of service to others who go through this, okay? People were using baneful magic meant to cause harm, injury, destruction of someone's life. This can be in the form of curses, hexes, and other ritualistic harm. Whoever this person is, I don't know if you're watching this channel, something tells me you are, you're being given a chance to retrieve your soul. You're being given a chance to turn this around. You have to stop the cycle. You have to stop the cycle. All right, I'm going to grab. Okay, let's see what I got for you. Let's stop the cycle. King of Swords. This is Archangel Michael is here, protecting those who need protection. Okay? Somebody is being acted foolish, but they're being called. Somebody is being called to trust in the universe. Take a leap of faith. Get out of this. I'm being 100% serious. Somebody needs to stop. Yeah, they were fearless with their impulsive actions, okay? Somebody was very fearless with their impulsive actions, but now I saw the Death card. I just saw 8 of Cups. They need to walk away. High Priestess. Is this the practitioner, or is this who you were sending something to? The High Priestess is very in tune with the divine. This person, divine feminine, right? We talked about, and I'm putting this on the divine feminine. This person knows their worth. This person sits in the energy of receiving. Now, look at how she is holding the moon. The moon is the home. The moon is emotion. The moon is mystery. All right? She's just holding it, looking right at it. This person knows a lot of things. This person has high morals, So we have to all try to emulate. I can't. It's Mercury in retrograde. My words don't word sometimes. We have to try to be this person. Things were done methodically, routine. You have this Knight of Pentacles. There was a lot of work. Okay, there was a lot of work done over time, routinely. All right, that's what this Knight of Pentacles. You have Cancer, you have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, there's a lot of work done. 8 of Pentacles. Someone was very dedicated. This practitioner might have been a master, might have been, considered a master of their practice, right? There was a lot of work done routinely over and over again, You have the Knight of Cups here. This is, reverse. Okay. There was a lot of jealousy, or there was a lot of disappointment in somebody's life. Instead of working on their own, somebody feels bigger and better doing things to cause disappointment, to cause sadness, to cause those kinds of things in other people's life. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this card. This is what's on the bottom of the deck. You have, okay. Yeah. Okay, but listen. Ace of Pentacles. You have an opportunity here to step into the light. You have the opportunity to step into the light. Will you accept this? This is this move, okay? This is you stepping out and retrieving your soul. Because, honey, you getting it right now. It's Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune. This is bad luck. This is resistance to change. This is somebody who needs to break the cycle. What did we say about the moon? Illusions. Mystery. Yeah, you know what's funny is somebody was sending this towards a divine femme, a high priestess, right? Look who's holding who. She looking right at it. She knows. This one's looking like, oh shit, what did I do? Right? Yeah, look. There we go. She knows. This one's not feeling good. There's anxiety, there's fear here. What you're being called to do is walk away. Walk away from whatever it is that you have now. This is generational curses, ancestral curses that have continued on and on through the mother line. Somebody really needs to walk away, withdraw from what it is that you were doing. You need, to have courage to do this. Put up those boundaries. What did I tell you? Those healthy boundaries. That's where you're really going to. This is also recognition that came out. Look, you're recognizing, Archangel Michael is here. You have the option. You have the opportunity to see beyond the illusions and look at them as opportunities right now, okay? You can have the life that you want. 10 of Pentacles, the support, the family, the support, the love, all of the things, but you have to stop with this conflict. And again, come to life with love. Otherwise, there is a painful, permanent ending coming. Justice, divine justice. This is keeping you up at night, honey. It's time. It's time. All right, let me get you an angel prayer and I'm going to call it good. Let's see. Protection. I'm going to send protection. Okay, let's have a prayer of protection for you, for whoever, for the person on your mind. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for surrounding me in your gentle blue light of protection. I know I am safe when you are near. And so it is. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When we get to 1,000, I have a giveaway for us. If you're interested in personals, if you're interested in energy healing, cord cuttings, things like that, spiritual guidance, please do not hesitate to reach out. I would love to connect. I love you. And I wish you so much love, light, truth, and clarity on your path. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.